All right, final game of day 5. 86 Mets at the 98 Braves. Gotta get my stream up here for just a second. All right, 2-2. Mets 2-2. Braves 1-2. On the mound for New York is going to be Ojeda. He's an A. On the mound for the Braves is Denny Nagel. He's a B. Looking at the lineups, Dykstra in center, Backman at second, Hernandez at first, Strawberry in right, Wilson in left, Knight at third. Gary Carter gets the day off. He's caught the first 4 games. Ed Hearn will be catching, batting 8th or 7th. Santana batting 8th and Ojeda batting 9th, pitching. Hello, Jerry. For the Braves, goes like this. Weiss at short, Williams in right, Chipper Jones at third, Galarraga at first, Andrew Jones in center, Javi Lopez catching, Michael Tucker in left, and Lockhart at second, and Denny Nagel batting 9th. Fielding 2 for both. Both teams in fielding 2. Go Braves, huh? Okay. They need a win. They're 1-2. It's going to be tough against the A pitching Ojeda. Dykstra leading off. Here's Denny against Denny Nagel, a 64, and Nagel strikes him out. Wally Backman, a 55's an 8. And he flies out to Andrew Jones. Keith Hernandez, a 27. 27's a ground out to third. Neither pitcher has an X, so don't have to worry about that. 33 and 34 results are Wise with bases empty. 3 up, 3 down, go to the Mets. Here's Walt Weiss with an 11. Hey, Jonathan, thanks for joining me. And a 66, 11-66. That's a 2 for Walt Weiss, as he did not hit any home runs in 98. So that's going to be a triple, leadoff triple against Bobby Ojeda. 14 for Gerald Williams, ran on third. 14 is a 30. And flyout runner scores. S is out at home. Walt Weiss is not an S. Sac fly for Williams. And it's 1-0 Braves. And here's Chipper, 44. That'll a 7. That'll be a single. So here's Big Cat with Chipper at first. Yeah, Chipper at first. And a 12-25. That's going to be a double play. 4-6-3. 4-6-3. Nagel or Ojeda gets bailed out. 1 run for the Braves, though. They take a 1-0 lead, top of 2. Darryl Strawberry, 41, is a 26. He grounds out to second base. He grounds out to Lockhart. There's Mookie, a 63. He flies out to Andrew Jones. Racing in makes the catch. It's Ray Knight. And it's a 53, 20. Error on the second baseman. So Lockhart with the E4. Ray Knight is on. Brings up Ed Hearn, seeing his first action of the year as he's filling in for Gary Carter. Just got the day off. 24, and he strikes out. So bottom of 2, here's Santana. Or, I just put down Santana, yeah. I was looking at it and I read it, and it's not Santana, it's Andrew Jones. Bottom of 2 and a 66 is a 1 for Andrew Jones. So the extra base hits for the Braves, a triple and a home run. It's 2-0 Braves. And here's Javi, 45, he walks. Bobby Ojeda struggling just a tad here. 42 is a 13 for Michael Tucker. He strikes out. So there's one away, and here's Virgil Lockhart. 64, and another strikeout for Ojeda, just as I say, he's struggling a little bit. Brings up the pitcher, Nagel, and he gets a 27. That will be a ground out to third. Yep, ground out to third. Would be a double play, but actually, hold on, 27. Yeah, X is a strikeout. No X there, so. Another run for the Braves. And Walt Weiss will be leading off. 2-0 Atlanta, top of 3. Now here's Santana. He fouls out to the catcher. Brings up Ojeda. 21 will be a strikeout for Nagel. That's the third of the game for him. Here's Dykstra, 46. 29, he grounds it back to the pitcher, Nagel. Who flips to Galarraga, and that's 3 up, 3 down. Bottom of 3, here's Walt Weiss, 53's and 19. That's a ground error on the third baseman. E5, Ray Knight. So brings up Gerald Williams. He's going to hit and run. 55's an 8. 8 on a hit and run. I believe that's against a pitcher. You got to go down and use result 26. He grounds out to second. That gets Weiss to second, though. Brings up Chipper. Runner in scoring position. A 61's a 24. 24, he pops out to short. So obviously Weiss stays at second. Here's Galarraga. And Galarraga with a 66, and he homers. 2-run shot. Another extra base hit. And it's 4-0 Braves, a triple, 2 home runs. And a single by Chipper Jones. But here's Andrew Jones. He homered his first time up. 12, almost an 11 though, but 25. You ground out to second. And that'll end it, but 2 runs. 4-0 Braves. And let's see. Let me look at the comments here. Mike McAllister, Tribe fan. And Jonathan, again, I appreciate all you guys watching and joining me. We'll move to the top of the 4th. Here's Wally Backman. 56 is a 34. That will be a strikeout. Strikeout Denny Nagel with another K. That's 4. And here's Keith Hernandez. A 23 is a 12. He grounds out to the third baseman, Chipper Jones. Brings up Strawberry, 34, 31. He flies out to Andrew Jones in center. Again, nothing doing for the Mets. We've got to keep an eye on that, scoreless there. B pitcher. B pitcher's got to go, what, 6 innings? To a great advancement. It's a little early to be thinking about that, but after the last game, 7. 7 for a B pitcher. And here is bottom of the 5th. Bottom of the 5th, Javi Lopez leading off. 23's a 12. He grounds out to third. Grounds out to Ray Knight. There's Michael Tucker, 54. He flies out to Darryl Strawberry. Virgil Lockhart, a 12's a 29, and that will be a ground ball back to Ojeda, who handles it cleanly. 3 up, 3 down. First 0 for the Braves. And there's Mookie Wilson for the Mets. And a 66. There's a 0. And a 36 is a double. And that is the first hit of the game for the Mets here in the 5th. So Ray Knight with a 15, and that's an 8. Out at first, running to third. He grounds it back to Nagel. Only plays to first, and Wilson goes to third. Ed Hearn struck out his first time up. 31's a 9. Wilson at third now. Single runner scores, but Ed Hearn trying to get greedy, going for second. He gets thrown out. Single through short, runner scores, batter out trying for second. It's a 7-6. Big Ed Hearn, he's made a bad decision there. He gets thrown out by Michael Tucker. So 2 away, 1 run in. Bases clear. Santana, and he flies out to center field, Andrew Jones. Mets get on the board, so don't need to worry about the great advancement. Bottom of 5, here's Walt Weiss. No, it's Denny Nagel, my bad. 45, and Ojeda walks Denny Nagel. Walking the pitcher, never good. Walt Weiss is going to hit and run. 13's a 14. Strike runner out stealing. The runner has an 11 in the first column. He steals safely. Denny Nagel does not have an 11. And he never steals, so he is out stealing. And let's see. Yep. So Nagel's out stealing as Weiss misses the pitch. 33 is a 7. That'll be a single. Too little, too late. 1 out, 1 on. Here's Gerald Williams, a 35. That's going to be a foul out to the catcher. 2 down, here's Chipper. 44 is a 7. 7, that is a ground out to third. Braves come up empty after getting the leadoff man on. Top of 6. Both pitchers' fatigue innings, the 7th inning, so we're okay. And it's Ojeda leading off, 61, and he strikes out. Now here's the top of the order, Dykstra, and he strikes out. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strikeouts for Nagel. Backman, 52-27, will be a ground out to third. Chipper Jones there making the play. Bottom of 6. 4-1 Braves. There's Big Cat. 54 is a 32, and that'll be a fly out to right field. Darryl Strawberry. There's Andrew Jones, a 42, and is a 13. He strikes out. Javi Lopez with a 55 is an 8, and he pops out to Ray Knight. Top of 7, fatigue inning for both pitchers. There's Keith Hernandez, a 14. He flies out to left field. Michael Tucker. Strawberry, 31's a 14. He walks. Brings up Mookie. Gonna have to hit away. 34-31. That would have been a good hit and run. A 31 though is a fly ball to right center, but Andrew Jones calls for it and makes the catch. 2 away. Here's Ray Knight. And 26-24. Grounds out to short. Would be double play, but there's 2 outs. Nothing for the Mets in the 7th. Bottom of 7. Michael Tucker leading off. 51 is a 9. That's a ground ball to Santana, and he makes the play easily. Virgil Lockhart, though, with a 0, 66. 9 homers in 98. Can he get one here? No. A double. Brings up the pitcher, Nagel. 42, and he strikes out. Top of the order, Walt Weiss with a 7. That's going to be a single runner scores. Timely hit there for Walt Weiss. He is 3 for 4. 2 singles, a triple. And there's 2 down and Weiss at first. Here's Gerald Williams. The Mets will get the bullpen going. It'll be Blackjack McDowell, or not Blackjack. Or is it Blackjack? Roger McDowell. Warming. Gerald Williams, 23, and that's a 12. Runner on first is a double play, but it's 2 outs already, so he grounds out to second. 4-3. Another run for the Braves. They're up 5-1 now. And we'll move to the top of the 8th. Denny and Nagel will continue on. 44 is an 8. And that's a fly ball to left center, but Andrew Jones will call for it and make the catch. Big Ed Hearn out. How many hits do the Mets have? 1, 2. 2 hitter. 2 hitter for Nagel. 3, 5 Ks, 6 Ks. Here's Santana, a 52-27. It's a ground out to third. Brings up Ojeda with 2 down. Pinch hitter time. I've got to get something going here. Well, it's not going to be Elster or Tim Tuffle. Okay, I'll tell you that much right now. Kevin Mitchell. Gary Carter could pinch hit. If I could pick the card up, that'd be easier. Kevin Mitchell will pinch hit for Ojeda. $61-40. Foul ball. New life for Kevin Mitchell. 42, but ends up striking out. That's going to bring in the new pitcher, Roger McDowell. And he is a B. As we move to the bottom of the 8th, it's Chipper Jones leading off. 26, and McDowell strikes him out. 26 is a 13. There's Big Cat at 26, another 13. McDowell got his stuff working so far. Here's Andrew Jones. 52 is a 27. He does not have an X, so it'll be ground out to third. Quick 3-up, 3-down inning for McDowell and the Mets. Last call for the Mets, top of the 9th, top of the order, Dykstra. And Denny Nagel looking to complete this thing out with 1 run given up so far. 14's a 30, flies out to left. Wally Backman with a 0, an 11. He hit 1 home run in 86. 24, so he's not going to hit a home run, but that's a double. 3rd hit of the game for the Mets. Denny Nagel pitching a whale of a game. Hernandez with a 9, though, with a man on second. Single runner scores. And Backman, he's not an S. The Mets pick up a run here. And they've got Hernandez at first, still 1 out. Darryl Strawberry, the batter. They are going to go to the bullpen. Bringing in their closer. It's not John Rocker. Lightenberg. I knew he was in there somewhere. Kerry Lightenberg. Actually, hold on. It's a 5-2. Yeah, they're bringing the closer in, Lightenberg. A pitcher with an X and a Y. And 1 out. Hernandez at first. Here's Darryl Strawberry. It's a 5-3 Braves lead. Or 5-2. 5-2. 44 for Strawberry. That's an 8, though. Runner on first. It's a ground ball to the first baseman. He flips to Lightenberg. And Hernandez moves to second. Brings up Mookie. Do they want a pinch hit from Mookie? I mean, Mookie's a good hitter, 289, 9 homers. Could bring in Gary Carter. More pop. A little more pop, but they're going to stick with Mookie. 42, and he strikes out. Let's see, 42 on Gary Carter is a 22. First of all, let me write that down. He strikes out. That ends the game. But a 22 would have been runner steals third. Runner steals third. Actually, S holds. Hernandez. He steals third. And Carter with a 50, it would have been a 55, is an 8. Single runner scores against the A pitcher. So Carter would have singled, and that would have scored a run. Again, what if? That brings up a Ray Knight of 15s and 8. That will do it. But Carter would have got a single and an RBI, or yeah, a single and an RBI. Woulda, coulda, shoulda. And so, 1 run. That ends at 5-2. Braves win it. They moved to 2-2. Mets fall to 2-3. Hits for the Mets. Again, I think it was 1, 2, 4 hits. 2 in the 9th. Errors. 0. 1 for the Braves. 1 for the Braves. That was on Lockhart. Hits for the Braves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 hits for the Braves. They win. Winner is Nagel. Save for Leitenberg. Ojeda the loser. That's going to conclude day 5 of the season. So now we'll move to day 6. Back to the second game of the 95 Indians and the 82 Brewers. It's at the 95 Indians. That'll be the beginning of day 6. Let's see what's going on here. Got a lot of Mike Schmidt memorabilia. Well, I have a really good friend of mine, huge Phillies fan and huge Mike Schmidt fan. He would love to see that stuff. Yep, Mike Schmidt is probably his favorite player too. So that would be, he would love that stuff, but that's not going to happen because you're in Arizona. So yeah, that's going to wrap this one up. I might come back a little bit later. Braves do win it 5-2. I might come back a little later, see how things go. See what my girls want to do, my wife and my daughter. One thing I can guarantee they don't want to do is play baseball. So autograph ball picks and cards, yep. Nice stuff there, Jerry. What are the standings now? Well, I did an update on through day 4. Let's see here. I can look real quick. See, Braves are 2-2. They're National League, San Francisco. Now I can't remember. Did they win? San Francisco lost. They're 3-2. San Francisco's still in first. They're 3-2. The Braves are 2-2 in second. And the Mets are 2-3. Arizona is 1-3. And the Cardinals are 2-3. Okay, so I did an update a couple days ago. I think it was a couple days ago, and I go through the standings there through day 4. But yeah, so after I finish day 6, I'll do another update. Every 2 days, I'm going to do an update. Every 2 days of the season, that is. All right, so I'm going to wrap this one up, guys. I appreciate it. Again, you guys are the reason I do it. Thank you so much for watching. And I might see you again later tonight. If not, I will see you probably tomorrow. Probably do another one tomorrow. So until then, take care and God bless.